Mr. Arapuga, you're actually in a great place to be because you have a lot of potential, right? So my question to you is, how many minutes a day do you spend juggling any type of ball, from tennis ball to futsal ball to size 5, to size 1 through 5 balls? If you could start to get into a juggling habit, just 1 minute a day, it's really going to change your life, because a minute a day will help build a habit, right? All you have to do is a minute. And once you do a minute, once you solidify the habit, then what's going to happen is that you can start to raise the intensity and the volume. So 1 minute's going to turn to 2, 2 is going to turn to 4, and then before you know it, you're going to start going to your games a little earlier, you're going to stay a little later, and you're just going to be keeping the ball up. And the reason why juggling is so powerful is because they say not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are the best jugglers. Juggling is going to improve your dribbling, the rhythmic aspect of it, your first touch, your passing, your shooting, right? Juggling is like rhythmic passing, or you could say juggling is like rhythmic shooting. So it's like the foundation for all great strikers is having a great first touch. It's also going to give you a competitive advantage because it's easy to look good when balls are played right to your feet, right? But when the challenge is when balls are played to you at high speeds, at your shin, or in the hip region, or even in the air, right? You got to be able to take that down. And if you could take that down faster than defenders can anticipate, you're going to be able to turn very quickly and put the ball where you're just going to be able to crush it on frame, or you're going to be able to make a pass that defenders won't expect. So that's something that I'm going to challenge you, right? So the question is, how could I bring a ball with me and get and start juggling for 1 minute a day? That's going to change your life. In terms of dribbling, say you're not the best dribbler, and you're also quite tall, and you want to start to use that to your advantage. There's a couple ways we could do that. Okay. The first thing, technical skills are timeless, right? So if you search, if you're in college, right, that means you don't necessarily have that much time per se, right? You get your studies, and go, spend some time with your friends, maybe spend some time reading, whatever, maybe some working out, whatever. If you invest in a size 1 ball, the reason you want to invest in a size 1 ball is because when you start spending some time doing ball mastery drills and or dribbling sequences, what's going to happen is when you step on a futsal field, or when you step on a large pitch and use a size 5 ball, since you're going to be able to manipulate a size 1 ball, which is in theory more difficult than a larger size 3 futsal ball or a size 5 soccer ball, it's going to give you a competitive advantage because it's going to feel so much bigger that it's going to feel much easier going from a smaller one to a larger one. So what you want to do is, go on Amazon if you got 10 bucks to spare. Hold on 1 second. Go on Amazon if you got 10 bucks to spare and buy the cheapest size 1 ball you can find, and you want to practice this dribbling sequence for 1 minute a day, right? So you could do maybe that juggling for 1 minute a day, and then you want to practice this dribbling sequence. This is called the Tom Turnbull dribbling sequence. It goes with 1 foot. You go outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Last touch comes across your body, and then you repeat the same sequence with the left foot. So you go outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And the key is you want to say it out loud while you're doing it, breathing while you're breathing, right? So outside, outside, dribbling, right? Doing the sequence. And the next thing is you want to say it out loud. Slow, smooth, smooth is fast. A lot of players I try to teach this to, they go way too fast, right? If you can do it slow, that's going to lay the foundation to do it fast. So to go outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, switch foot, outside, outside, right? Over and over and over. And if you could start to do that for 1 minute a day with a smaller ball, you're going to see your dribbling abilities really improve. So they're really going to improve because what dribbling sequences allow you to do is not think about having to go at defenders. It's just going to lay down the foundation where you could go straight at defenders' hearts and be able to dance around them, right? Because I think they did brain scans of Neymar's head, or they did brain scans of, I want to say Neymar's head in Japan, and they showed that when he was dribbling, it was like nothing in his brain was turning on. It was like his head wasn't even thinking about it. So the whole point is that you don't want to be thinking about where's the ball at my feet when you're dribbling, right? You kind of want to you want to be in the zone and not have to wonder, is the ball going to do what I want it to do, right? So that's the beauty of dribbling sequences. So 1 minute a day. This is the second question. Can I do the Tom Turnbull sequence for 1 minute a day? Next thing, let's talk about your height, right? Because if you're that tall, I wish I was 6 feet and change. That would be tremendous. I would search RMT rope plus David Weck. And the reason you want to search RMT rope by David Weck, because this is something that soccer players aren't talking about right now, using an RMT rope. And what it does is it helps you understand how your body transfers weight. It improves your timing, your rhythm, your coordination. It's essentially just a long piece of rope that you hold in your left hand, right hand, or both, or alternating, and you just swing it, right? And it starts to become moving meditation. And what I noticed is that my juggling started to improve, which improved my passing, shooting, and dribbling. It'll make you more agile. I became more explosive. The ability to swing the rope and pop your leg up at the same time, and it creates a feedback. It creates immediate feedback with your hands, right? Your body's connected from fingertips to toes. So your ability to control what your arms are doing and how they relate to your movement is essential, especially for a large player. So you're going to notice immediately that when you start to swing around this RMT rope, you're going to be stronger on the ball. You're going to be quicker on the futsal field, and you're going to be able to get up higher, right, competing with head balls, and you're going to be able to also have more dynamic balance, right, because you can start getting up into these one-legged positions with the RMT rope, and true balance is on one leg, right? True balance is the time it takes from one step to go from other step, and when you start to work on that one-legged, swinging this rope on one leg, you're going to find yourself so much stronger on the ball, and you're going to be able to defend and have quick feet, so that when attackers are trying to dribble you, and since you're so tall, you're going to be able to shut them down. So the question is, can I make my own RMT rope? Or if you have a little cash, you could just order one just online. But I think it's more fun to make them, because then you could start to make them for friends and family. At my stepbrother's wedding, I was having my grandfather, who's 70 plus years old, swinging a very light rope around, and we were playing music together, breathing, working on his balance, right? And it was, one of the highlights of my life. So the question is, can I go to my local hardware store and for $10 buy some soft piece of rope a little bit longer than I am tall, right? So if you're 6 feet tall, I'd get like 6.5 feet of rope, something like that. And then can I make my own, right, tutorial, how to make an RMT rope? And those are my 3 questions. Can I spend 1 minute a day juggling? Can I spend 1 minute a day doing the Tom Turnbull sequence? And then can I learn the benefits of using an RMT rope with David Weck, W-E-C-K? And can I spend 1 minute a day using the RMT rope? And then let's see where we at in a week, 2 weeks from now, a month from now. So reach out with any questions, and I hope this helps. All right, thank you.